Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge with Siena. If you like these kind of videos, be sure to like and share this video and to subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. So I might have forgotten to mention this before, but we got a new affiliate in Academica and I didn't mean to forget about them, honestly. I was too busy talking about the situation we were in, the Europa League stuff, and then by the time I realized that I'd forgotten to mention it, the video had already been made, and I thought I'll talk about it in the next video, aka this one. But yes, we lost our link with Vanity at the end of the season, and I asked the board, can we get a new affiliate instead? Yes, they said yes, and they asked, would this team be good? And I'll be honest, yes, they probably got some of the best facilities we've seen so far. Good training, good youth, good academy coaching, average youth recruitment, but honestly, it's not the end of the world, as they are currently bottom of the... Oh, for goodness sake. I thought you'd be good. I thought they'd be good. They could go going down to the third tier if they're not careful. So that's awkward. We got rid of Anadia, and now we got Academica, and they need saving. They need saving. It's almost as if I should do a YouTube series on them. But yeah, NAC are the team I'm going to be continuing my YouTube series with eventually, once that happens. But again, Academica need to be saved. We also, after the initial link was made, I asked if we can get the Youth Academy prospects thing in, as they did agree to it. Although maybe they convinced the board of Academica to do that as well, but apparently 56 grand can get you a lot of things these days. It'd be nice if we can get something from CSKA Sofia, but yeah, CSKA Sofia did not get promoted. So that's a shocker to me still. I don't know how they're not being promoted, but apparently they are really struggling after winning that title. Yeah, that was that's weird to see. And also, no Ludogorets in the top 3 for 9 seasons. That's also a bit of a shocker too. So, CSKA Sofia and no Ludogorets. Actually, Ludogorets been more recently been relegated as well. So, two of the biggest teams in Bulgaria not doing so well, it seems like. But yes, we're going to see what we can do in our situation right now. We've actually had a few games for last minute, and we're actually going to have our first live Europa League game abroad. Not at home, but abroad. We had a game already in Europa League. And I'll talk about it now because it's one of the few games we played since we last met up. So the first game we had since we last met up was actually against Pascal, and we actually gave the ball away needlessly after Bazzoni lost the ball, and then we couldn't stop them from scoring. Opening goal of the game, only goal of the game in this match away from home against Pascal, meaning we have lost our first 2 league games of the season for the first time in years, which for me was a little concerning since it felt like we were not doing as well as we could have done. Oh, also, Basanti also got himself sent up before that goal had been scored, which is why we were struggling and why we went down and lost this game. 2 bookings. That tackle was a pretty bad one, apparently, and was warranted a second yellow card. And yes, I was not impressed about the whole situation. I generally have decided to stop Basenti at that point for the time being because he didn't deserve to be back in the team. Another defeat, no points in our first 2 matches, and a Europa League game next. Surely we're going to struggle in this as well. Surprisingly, we didn't. We actually got a point at home against Bilbao, despite being sent down to 10 men and then sent down to 9 men. 9 men, yes. Well, let's just say one of our players was an idiot in this match, and I was a little disappointed. I brought him on from the bench too, and another attacking midfielder, this time a young one. I don't know what he did, but apparently that tackle was enough to get a straight red, and he went 2-footed. Despite the fact he stayed on his feet the entire time. And then Alberti fractured his toe doing this. We're trying to go for a move, feels like. And I don't know what happens here. I haven't actually watched this, but this is a completely live reaction from my point of view. But we are trying to get the ball. We keep the ball. We bring it back to the goalkeeper. Basiliko's on the ball here. So Alberti's got the ball. He passes it. I don't know what he does. Because he fractures his toe somehow. In this situation, does he go for a tackle? Yes, he goes for a tackle and immediately goes down and stays down. And he's actually fractured his toe when he does the tackle. So we were down to 9 men as a result of that injury because I already used all my substitutes. So you're now looking at this situation where we've got 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, and we've got to survive. We somehow did. So our only Europa League game so far has been a draw, which for me is already a miracle in itself. We've not lost every game. I thought we might lose every game. But yeah, we drew near against Bilbao despite being down to 9 men. Hallelujah. Though that being said, Our next game was against Bari. We beat them by 4-0. I think that game against Bilbao, we got the point after being down to 9 men, rejuvenated our confidence. Mapelli scores the opening goal of the game. A bit lucky gets to him there. But this goal was anything but lucky. Obot plays it across. Mapelli, very good finish. Open net, really, but it's a good ball. And then we make it free after Mapelli's corner. It's cleared away. Conte gets to the ball, finds Mapelli, plays it in, and Bozzoni scores that effort. Very good volley. And the last goal was scored by a familiar face. Jack Oliver on from the bench, scores a penalty. 4-0 it finishes. Jack Oliver continues his record of scoring every single season for us since he started playing for us. So, yay for him. He is actually on the verge of losing his place in the team. I've not renewed his deal yet. I'll be honest, I don't know if I should renew his deal. Just because of the fact that he is 27. He's not getting any better. Connor Musso is completely and utterly eclipsing him in terms of quality. And he's inconsistent and only good enough for Serie B. So, as much as I love him, I think he needs to be let go. Even though he is very good for us. I think letting him go to the second tier would be good for him. And will probably help him in his career going forward. But he's concerned about not playing, so I might literally put him on the transfer window and see what happens. Just because he deserves a move, I think. He deserves to leave us. After all he's done, it'd be unfair of me to keep him back. And with the likes of Novello also coming through our system and being very good, it makes sense to look at this and say, new talent coming through. We've got so many young talent come through, it's ridiculous. And it'd be stupid of me to hold him back and to not let our younger talents come through instead. It really would be. Our next game was against Salernitana, and we went behind inside 25 minutes. And I was thinking, wow, we're about to lose to the team that's lost 7-1 against Napoli last time out. No, we came back actually in the second half. Just 2 minutes in the second half, we were back on level terms. Musu gets a bit lucky with this, but I would take luck every single time of the day if we can get it. Even if when it goes against us, it's very frustrating. But we then make it to Musu. Well, it didn't find it back in the net, but Mopelli does. Keeper should do better, but I'm not complaining. 2-1, we come from behind. Musu's first goal in about 11 hours or something ridiculous, and Mopelli scored again. He's done well for us, and I'm very happy to see him do well. We deserve this win. If we hadn't won, it'd be an injustice. We had an XG of 3.38. If that doesn't tell me we were good, I don't know what does. I really don't. The last game we had was actually against Benevento, who'd actually got 10 points out of the last 4 matches in the league, and we took the lead inside 4 minutes after Musu takes advantage of a bad misplaced pass. They do equalise. This finish for Miles League was really good, and I can't even be upset. When you score one of those goals and you see it go against you, you can't help but applaud it. But we do get ourselves back in front just 2 minutes into the second half. Mapelli finds Bozzoni, who scores. Their keeper should do a lot better with that effort, but we still win. It's 2-1. 3 wins in the bounce in the league. Very much needed, given our schedule coming up in a little bit. And yes, we were the better team. Actually, a 1.34 was good, but we could have done a lot worse or a lot better. What this does for us in the league, though, is leave us in 8th place after 5 matches. I don't know why it's not showing our latest 5 matches, but okay. We have done questionable things. I don't know why it's showing my Europa League game as well, but okay. That's an interesting little bug. That is a thing. Cool. Would it show Champions League games? No. It's just this. I just asked that's showing our Europa League game. Interesting. But either way, we are in 8th place after 3 straight wins. We're above Juventus. We're above Pescara, who beat us. We got Cagliari in the league after this game against Schalke in the Europa League. So, the question I got asked is this. Where do you think we're going to finish in Europa League? Because after 1 game each, everyone's got a point. Schalke drew against Marseille after coming from behind, and we managed to get a point against Bilbao despite being down to 9 men. So, for me, we've already got a good advantage here. We've got to rotate a little bit. I'm not going to change my tactical style too much, honestly. I want to try and keep this up. Puro is not going to play this game. Polino, apparently he's not registered. So that's a little annoying. But again, what can you do? We are going to rotate a lot, I think, for this campaign. And I want to see what we can do from this. Because a lot of talent I want to throw into the first team here. And if I don't throw them in, it will look a bit silly. But we've got so many young talent right now. So we are actually going to drop Poro and bring Kaluki into the game because match fitness and, well, Kaluki's going to be let go at the end of the season. and isn't good enough for us anymore. It'd be good. He also wants to leave. We've tried to sell him. It hasn't worked. Catania wants him. I tried to save him 100 grand. Nobody bit, so there you go. But yes, we got to go against Schalke. Who are we going to do well against? I hope we can do well against them, but you never know what's going to happen, really. And yes, I have to say it's a 5, so I do outside the match squad. That's on purpose. I know what I'm doing. Either way, though, let's see what we can do against Schalke in the Europa League. Our first game outside of Italy. So we got a throw, surprisingly. I didn't think we'd get a throw this time, but they get the ball away. Here's Bazzoni. If we get something against Schalke, I'll be shocked, but I would not be upset either, as we lose the ball. And they get the ball away. Not great. Barbini is playing as well. He's a bit old in his age now. Basilico, Barbini, Galuki. Ooh, that's not good, is it? But we get the ball again. I'm a little surprised. I genuinely was not expecting... Oh, god damn it, a bot. But Mini-Me... What a name that is for... Mini-Me... Oh. That's bad. Ali scores. I don't know what the keeper's doing there. I can't ever feel like the keeper's tried to make a save, but it's looked like a very bad attempt of a block. I don't know why. What's he doing here? Mini-Me plays his crawl in the middle, and yeah, the keeper's got to that. He's got to that, but then he doesn't do anything with it. And it's pretty bad. I'm just saying. All it's done is help the player get the goal, but yeah, not the best starts. We're going for balance anyway, because I want to be a balanced approach in case they try to tinker things a little bit so we can pretty much attack them afterwards. But Francisco Jose, Mini-Me on the ball. Jose. And this is not good. Already 1-0 down. This could be 2-0 inside 8 minutes. I knew we were going to struggle against Schalke because it's Schalke. Yes, I know in real life they're struggling, but this is still very much 19 years in the future, 20 years in the future now. This is the 20th season of the game. Everything's changed, and if we don't do well, then it's a bad situation for us, isn't it? And they got in Europa League, so it's not like they're a terrible team if they can get into Europa League, right? So hopefully we can change this up. And Ishan finds Percenti. Ishan on the ball now. Finds Percenti. Oh, Bot scores! Yes! John Bot with the equaliser. Made a mistake that led to the goal initially. But there you go. 1-1. Good start for us, really. Very good start. I am surprised it went in. It's actually our first Europa League goal too. So John Bot has the honour of being the first ever player to score in the Europa League for us. And honestly, if you're the keeper, you can't really save that, unfortunately. I can't believe there's so many highlights already. Bazzoni, front of Mapelli, doesn't work. But we got the ball now. What a finish. That just curled so much. Kawaka just done that. Bloody hell, that is a really good finish. I can't remember the last time I've seen a ball curl that much since Bazzoni's goal a few years ago in the save. Goodness me. Mini-Me again in issue. He's got so much time and space, but the way it's curled in, just magnificent. Bilbao actually tune up against Marseille now, just realised. But Bot on the ball is Sean. If we score an equaliser, we have a chance to potentially get second place, or at least being third. We want to get to Europa Conference League at the least through this competition, hopefully. But a Bot now could play this inside. He's got a chance again. Plays across, shoots across. Oh, what a save from Golly. What a save. Barbini finds Dai. Good ball actually to Placenti. Oh, that pass to Musu, who was not really aware, it feels like. But they got a chance to make it free. I'd rather not lose this game due to stuff that is out of my control. Musu's got taken off in a bit, though. But with Mini-Me, Banista, Kawaka, Campbell, I feel like I could pronounce a lot of these names, which is surprising. But here's Rossi, Bossanti, Musu. Again, Musu's not getting to the passes. And oh my days. Say by Basilico, but really, we might need to take Musu off. He's been absolutely terrible. One of his worst games I can really remember. They just know to stop him, and it's a little frustrating. But Musu on the ball. He's finally got a touch. And he's made a pass. Hooray! Musu's actually doing something. And Bilbao are now 4-0 up. And Basante, good tackle from their point of view. Bloody hell, though. Bilbao are destroying Marseille. We've got a corner. What can we do? Oliver's on. A Bot. Oh, he's put it just wide. Come on. We can get something out of this. They got a chance here. We've not taken off a Bot. I was thinking about doing it because of his tiredness. But again, He's been the spark that we've needed so far. But they got a chance. Campbell, Basilica does come to take control of it. But if we can get something out of this now, be nice. He's played it forward. He's found Oliver, who's actually much better up front, up top, really. Mapele, good chance for him to do some damage. Can play us in the middle, potentially, hopefully. Has done... It's been... Oh, God. Andrenda. No, Bannister's through. Bannister with a chance to make it free. Basilica denies again, and I don't know how that's not gone into a very bad situation, but okay. Still 2-1. A corner again. We're going to try and encourage the players again. A bot does not get to it. And here's Barbini. Being hassled by the player. Here's Ishan. Don't get the ball away. Do not get the ball away. Barbini now. Conte. Good ball through. Oliver Shorty! No! Malpelli's equalised! We've actually got a point, maybe. I can't believe it. We've come from behind again. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. This has been great. I've enjoyed this game so much, just for the sheer stupidity of it all. We've been so lucky with this one, but Mapele just reacted first. Very good equaliser. Needed that so badly. And Mapele was offside. Oh. I can't quite believe it. We've escaped with a draw, but Mapele was actually offside at the end. And I almost feel like we've gotten away with a robbery there as a result of that. So, wow. Okay. We've done really well to avoid defeat. But maybe we got lucky with the offside call at the end, as Chelsea wins 7-0 against the Austrian team. Marseille actually got 2 goals in the end. But officially, we are in second place as things stand because of our goals scored and results between teams. That is massive. That is massive. I think I'm going to do the Calgary game as well, just because I want to see if that actually has an impact on our form or not. But that was a massive result. Massive result. And now looking at this, they are pleased with everything we're doing. Developing players, using the club's youth system, attacking football, possession football, entertaining football, high-tempo pressing football. Be competitive in Europa League, we're definitely been that. Avoid relegation, we're 9th place, 8th place. But they expected us to still finish mid-table, which is nice. Terrible thing about this is, yeah, this form. Napoli, Marseille, Spezia, Lazio, Inter, Marseille, Juventus, Bologna. That is a horrible run of fixtures. Then you got Bilbao as well. This run of fixtures, between October and November, might be the most difficult period I've ever had to experience in recent times. I am not looking forward to those games. And then you got Atalanta 2 and Schalke. So, yeah, this could be bad. Marseille, though, big game now in Europa League. If we win those games, then we could be at least looking like we could survive, or at least get 3rd place. But there you go. We're going to go to the game against Calgary. I'll see you right there. Okay, so here we are now about to take on our opponents, Calgary. Napoli just won 4-0 against Spezia to go above us in the table. Inter won 3-0 again to take top spot again. Fiorentina right behind them on goal difference. While Pescara beat Bologna of all teams. So yes, the red card probably helped, but that's still a bit of a shock. It means we've gone down 2 places while we've waited for our game to start. Calgary have also gone down some places as well, which probably hasn't helped their confidence or their mood. Either way though, interesting situation to be in. I think we could fall as low as 11th, maybe 12, yeah. If Roma don't win, they'll just be 2 points clear of the relegation zone after this situation, which is an interesting situation to be in. Milan will definitely be at least only 3 points clear of the relegation zone. Yeah, will only be 3 points clear of the relegation zone, so Milan's struggling again. Who would have seen that coming after last season? Yeah, we're going to have to make some changes because of fitness concerns. So we are going to bring Di Tomaso on to the left back position. Malika is going to start in the left back position as well. We are going to take off Kaluki. We're going to bring on Polino in the left and the right hand side. And we're actually going to bring on Pro on the left hand side. It's a bit of a questionable moment, but these 2 young talents, while not amazing, have potential. I want to give them some potential time to play. Dai needs to come off because of concerns with fitness as well, as does Mapele. So pretty much most of our front 3 needs to come off. So Virtini is going to come on. So it's going to be a very rotated team, which could backfire so badly on us that I'm not even sure I want to take this risk, but I'm going to anyway. Nelly, who started the last game, is going to come off. We are going to come on and bring... Oh, we can't really bring Novello in because he's already played. So yeah, this is interesting. I just realised how much of an issue this could be. But Finelli will start this game. A bot will not come on and start. Mangoni will instead. Musu can start, despite his bad performances. Yeah, this could be very bad. I might be about to make a mistake here, but We're making changes because of fitness concerns, and we kind of have to. So, yes, let's see what we can do. And let's see if we can get all 3 points. Because, well, we're taking most of our back line. We're replacing all our back line and our 3 attacking midfielders. I think they've got talent to grow. So, if this backfires, it backfires. I don't care. I'm literally taking this risk, and I can't blame... Oh, okay. I got to make one more change. Yeah, let's see what we could do against Calgary with a very rotated side, which could backfire very badly on us. They got a throw in, and Conte's already been booked, which is a little annoying. We'll get the ball away, and it should be Viatino to get that first. He has done. Musu, I don't think, knows how to react to balls going ahead of him. It feels like he's either the players behind him are not playing the right passes, or Musu's not aware what's happening. But Dan has missed it. That's a bad miss to make. Oh my days. We're going to make a change, though, to tell Conte to get off tackling, though. That was literally the only highlight we saw. And every other highlight was actually a shot for us, so tells you how good our chances were, doesn't it? Bloody hell, we need to improve. Malika finds Finelli. It's our first highlight we've seen, and in the second half at least, and it's taken him just 47 seconds to get to it. So Brazzoni, Conte, good. Oh, it's not the best ball, was it? I can see what he's trying to do. He just didn't do it very well. Jimenez. I'm expecting Calgary to beat us in this game. I'll be completely honest with you. Because I don't know what that ball was about, but yeah, I'm just expecting to do well because of the changes we've made. Because of fitness concerns, I'm literally got so many fitness concerns that we're going to have to rotate aside a lot more than I want to. So what my team is good at, and we get the ball now, Finelli, is we are very good at not having to rotate a lot, and that's been good for us as Finelli puts it wide. But again, our team has been forced to rotate a bit more this season than I'd like to admit, but hopefully that's not going to cause many issues, and that more players getting game time means better players overall, right? Better squad overall. Conte, I went to Malika, and we have an opportunity now. Conte finds Brazzoni. The fact we have a chance already is good, but Malika, oh, that's all good. Lord, Conte, you should not be diving into tackles like that. Poor just bicycle kicks the ball away, and that should be ours. Don't get the ball away now. Come on, well done. Here's Polino. Plays the ball forward. Oh, it's not Musu. He doesn't feel like he wants to go for it. It's the problem. Jimenez, that's a chance for Dan. And he scores this time. He missed a very good chance earlier, and now we've been punished this time. We did not take advantage of it, and Pro made a mistake. So I knew I was making a mistake by making so many changes, but I felt like I had to make the changes because of fitness concerns. If I didn't, then my players would be consistently tired, and I cannot afford to have players completely tired. Yes, it's going to backfire on me, but I'd rather have a fitter squad and players getting some first team football as well as a result. So, not ideal, but we can get something out of this, I think. That's a good ball forward. Obot. He's come up from the bench. Obot with a chance to score, maybe. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, that's the best chance we've had so far. I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's the best chance we've had so far. That change might have been the key to our success, potentially. Malika finds Finelli. Finds Dye. Here's Malika. Calandra. Oh, okay, we got the ball still. Mangoni. Oh, that's a bad pass to Dye. And now Dan with a chance to cause problems. It's 1 versus 2, but they got players coming back as well. We got players coming in. That's a chance. They probably need to do more here. A bot almost got there first, though. But here's Polino, who will be amazing in the future. Just not right now. Polino, Di Tomosa. Polino, ball forward. I don't know if Finelli didn't work, but his Die knocks it down to Mangoni, Die, Malika. Hopefully this great attacking approach is going to work for us, but it doesn't always work. It didn't work against Genoa. And now Jimenez with a chance for Calgary. And it's going to be bad, isn't it? Dan's a chance to make it to his second of the game. He's put it wide. That's not good. We're going to lose this game. It's a little annoying, but honestly, I'd rather take the punt and see it fail than not take the punt and then have a player get injured, you know? It's not ideal, but we tried. And it was always going to be difficult with rotated side, so it is what it is. Still, Coward is actually unbeaten too, so it's not like it's a very bad team to lose, and we're still 8 points clear of the drop zone. Spars, and Sanatano are not doing so well. Juventus came from behind to get a 4-1 victory. Benevento were held to draw by Lazio, or Lazio were held to draw by Benevento. I don't know which way that is yet, but yeah, a draw against them. And while it would have been nice to get a draw again, we weren't always the best. We've got Napoli next anyway, so I'm just expecting some bad run of form to happen anyway. So we're going to end this here. I hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video, and that you'll subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. Let me know if I made the wrong choice there, because I think I might have made a few mistakes I probably should have done, like some of the players I brought in. But at the same time, I felt like I needed to make some changes to keep rotation in, to keep fitness up. Whether or not it worked or not, I don't know. But either way, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.